So you have to really concentrate on stuff, and you really have to work at it, and you have to know your craft, and know, it's not easy. It's very difficult, and that's what's so distressing now, because so many digital images that you see, that people publish and that people show you, are just crap. I mean, it's just pure crap. They're happy because it came out, and it's just garbage, but that's another subject.
Do you think African Americans are misrepresented in journalism as far as news-wise and photojournalism-wise? Do you think sometimes it can be a bit biased or unbiased?
Well, the problem, as I see it, is this. In my career, what I got tired of was going over to the court, and they'd bring some brother in there, sometimes some sister in there, who had broken the law, done something they shouldn't have done. All right. But or else it would be, the other black people I would photograph would be some baseball player, some sports person. Right? What I always wanted to try to do was to find African Americans doing ordinary, everyday things, just like I know they do, that we don't have to live to these extremes, like either we're all bad or we can sure dance, and we sure can run fast, and we sure can throw the ball, because that's not, we're just people. I mean, we're just like everybody else. We care about the same things other people do. We love our children. So my thing was always to find black people out there, because we did a thing called shooting feature pictures. When we didn't have anything else to do, that just meant getting in your ride, driving around and looking at stuff. And I would love to find, like, one day I was in Oakley, Bryanville. And there was this brother teaching his two children to play golf in the park. Just something like that, something that shows us, man. That's like yesterday, my favorite commercial of all of them was the one with the football player where he found this big guy working and found out, and he played it. Oh, I love that. I mean, it's just, okay, he's big, but he plays an oboe, for God's sakes. Let him just be, So the bias, see, we create, unfortunately, see, the thing that drives me crazy, I mean, it's just, and I really try to understand it. But my generation, and I'm 66, okay? But we had Marvin Gaye, and I'm sure you've heard of his, his thing with Let's Get It On. Everybody knew what he was talking about, right? But he put it in a poetic way. Now, he's got to back that thing up and all this old crazy stuff, and these guys that have to be like gangsters and disrespecting women. So how can we define an image if we are willing to project this image? I mean, we should be about respecting each other. We should be, about respecting women and children. And then when you read in the news where a 10-year-old girl had a baby because of some lowlife, so we do this to ourselves. One of the projects that I'm working on now involves gun violence. When somebody is shot and killed, they put these little memorials out on the street. So I've been photographing those like for the last 4 or 5 years, right? Because, okay, you sell your drugs, that's wrong. People do what they want to with their drugs that they buy from you. That's an elective process. They know what they're getting into. But why do you have to kill each other? That's what I don't understand. Why do you feel that you have to shoot somebody and kill them? It makes no sense to me. So, how, I really firmly believe that we will define for ourselves how other people see us. These things are very frustrating, these interviews for me, because you're trying to wrap up a lifetime of experience in a few words and a few things. And it's only through living life, which is really a day-to-day process, that you start learning things, start seeing things, and you start understanding things a lot better about what's going on. And there are things that are very discouraging, but then there are things that are very encouraging, And one of the things that always encourages me is when I encounter particularly young African-American students. Because it's like, okay, they're about something. And see, with me, you got to be about something. I ain't got time for no bullshit, because life is too damn short, and it's getting shorter all the time, So it's about working. It's about, you got to find a job you love to do, that you don't dread going to work. And you can't wait to get to work. You have fun at work, and then you get to do it again the next day. And then every 2 weeks, they give you a paycheck. It don't get no better than that. And that's what I encourage everybody. If you got a job you hate, get another job. Don't make no sense, right? But journalism is really in this transitional period. I don't even think they quite understand where they're going with it, how they're going to utilize it. So it's a very exciting time. It really is. It's very exciting. Like you're saying, you're doing a multimedia thing. Well, that's what I'm trying to learn how to do. Matter of fact, Wednesday, start not a photo editing class, but a video editing class. Because I want to learn to put projects together. Are you familiar with MediaStorm? See, that's my goal. I want to have something that good, So it's great. It's a wonderful thing. It really is.